Welcome back to Britology. Today, we're diving into a story that glides far beyond ordinary roads, a story where luxury, legacy, and engineering brilliance come together. This is the world of Britain's rolling royal residences, the most majestic vehicles ever built for the monarchy, where comfort meets tradition and every wheel turns with royal history. Imagine a car so exclusive that only a handful exist in the world, and every inch of it has been designed not just for travel but for ceremony, dignity, and presence. These are not cars in the normal sense. They are palaces on wheels, built to project the power, grace, and continuity of the British crown wherever they go. The tale begins in the early 1950s, when Britain was emerging from the shadows of war. Queen Elizabeth II was about to ascend the throne, and the nation wanted to mark this new era with something extraordinary, a symbol of progress and pride. Rolls-Royce and Daimler had long served the royal family, but with a new queen came a new vision. Thus began a golden age of royal motoring, where every vehicle was designed as a moving masterpiece. The most iconic of all is the Bentley State Limousine, presented to Queen Elizabeth II in 2002 to celebrate her Golden Jubilee. It is unlike any Bentley ever made. Twice the size of a standard luxury car, its glass cabin allows crowds to see the monarch clearly, while its rear doors open at a perfect 90 degrees for graceful entrances and exits. The car's height was raised for visibility, its body armored against threats, and its tires designed to keep rolling even when punctured. Inside, it's more like a private salon than a vehicle, hand-stitched lamb's wool upholstery, polished walnut veneer, and even a bespoke fragrance that keeps the interior fresh without overpowering the Queen's perfume. Every feature of the Bentley was built to serve royal duty. The rear seat sits slightly higher than the front, so the monarch remains visible to the public. The car is fitted with removable coat of arms and a special mount for the royal standard, which flies only when the sovereign is on board. Even the side windows are coated to ensure perfect clarity for cameras and spectators, because for the royal family, every journey is a performance in history. But the Bentley wasn't the first nor the only masterpiece to carry royalty. Long before it, the Rolls-Royce Phantom 4 earned its place as the most exclusive car in the world. Only 18 were ever made, and every single one went to royalty or heads of state. The Royal Phantom, delivered in 1950, was tailored for ceremonial grandeur. It ran with a near-silent, straight-eight engine and was capable of moving with the grace expected of a monarch. When the Queen was crowned in 1953, this Rolls-Royce led processions through cheering crowds, who saw it not just as a car, but as a symbol of modern royalty. In the decades that followed, the royal fleet grew into a carefully curated collection of vehicles, each with its own purpose. There are official state cars used for formal occasions, semi-state cars for less formal duties, and private cars for personal use. From classic Daimlers to modern Range Rovers, every car in the collection has one thing in common: meticulous craftsmanship and symbolic power. What makes these vehicles truly fascinating isn't just their design or luxury, it's their protocol. When the Queen, or now King Charles III, travels in a state car, there's an entire choreography involved. The flag bearer prepares the royal standard, the motorcade forms in perfect order, and the police escort clears the route. The vehicles glide through London streets not just as transport, but as moving tradition. Every journey reflects the continuity of the monarchy, and even the smallest detail, like the placement of the royal crest or the angle of the door opening, is steeped in meaning. Inside, the experience is more private and personal. The cabin's silence is so profound that the outside world fades away. Conversations happen at a whisper. There's climate control precise enough to maintain the ideal temperature. For royal attire, whether it's the heat of summer garden parties or the chill of a winter remembrance ceremony, the seats are custom-shaped for comfort during long events, and hidden communication systems link directly to royal protection teams. It's a blend of elegance and security that few outside the palace walls have ever experienced. Beyond the traditional state limousines, the royal family also embraces modern British engineering. Land Rover and Jaguar have long-standing relationships with the crown, and these vehicles often accompany royal tours across rugged countryside or international terrains. King Charles himself is known for his passion for sustainable technology, and his favorite vehicles include classic Aston Martins converted to run on bioethanol and electric Jaguars for official use. The evolution of royal cars reflects not only changing times, but also the monarchs themselves, each generation leaving its own mark on the royal garage. The beauty of these rolling residences lies in how they connect past and present. When a royal car passes through the streets of London, it's not just a mechanical marvel gliding by, it's a piece of living history. It carries with it the echoes of coronations, state visits, jubilees, and countless moments where Britain's identity has been displayed to the world. Every time the door opens, it's as if history itself steps out, gracefully acknowledging the crowd before moving on. And while these vehicles are symbols of status, they're also practical tools of diplomacy. They transport foreign leaders, host state guests, and showcase British craftsmanship at the highest level. Every curve of their design, every hand-polished surface, is a silent ambassador for Britain's engineering excellence and cultural pride. It's easy to think of cars as just machines, but in the royal context, they become more than that. They're extensions of the monarchy's image, stately, enduring, and timeless. From the quiet hum of the Bentleys engine to the regal glint of the Rolls-Royce grille, each element speaks of a nation that values heritage as much as innovation. As Britain moves deeper into the 21st century, these rolling royal residences continue to evolve. Electric power, sustainable materials, and cutting-edge security systems are slowly finding their place within royal design. Yet the spirit remains unchanged, the idea that a car can be more than transport, that it can carry the weight of 1,000 years of tradition while gliding silently toward the future. And that's the magic of Britain's royal vehicles. They remind us that even in motion, the monarchy stands still in its dignity. Whether it's a procession through Buckingham Palace gates or a quiet drive through the countryside, every mile they travel is another line written in the ongoing story of British heritage. Thank you for watching Britology, where history is never just behind us, it's always rolling forward.